All right, so you are live with Taji on WEMS Radio. We zooming right now under this whole
Yeah.
COVID pandemic. Y'all need to see the sign, live with Taji. Hey y'all. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little teaser here on my Instagram. How y'all doing? So I got somebody in the building. Hello. We got Lex, right? So you would be considered what essential actually, and that's because you give us food. You giving us seafood to be exact. So I know you have a restaurant. Where is that located?
Yes, it's a Seafood Express in Harlem. We have 2 locations, 131st, 132nd, and Lenox, and then the other location is on 145th and 7th. And
whoa, hold on. You got 2 locations? I can't hear you too good. There's a little bad connection.
2 locations.
Wait, hold on. The connection was off.
Good.
All right, there we go. So
okay.
You say, so you're located in Harlem.
Yes.
And you have 2 locations.
2 locations, yes.
Okay, and one is located where?
On 131st, 132nd, and Lenox. And the other one is on 145th and 7th Avenue.
Hey, Mike. Okay, so House of Seafood, right? We got Lex Diamond. So do we call you Lex? Do we call you Lex Diamond? Do we call you Lexi?
Yep. Everybody call me Lexi.
Everybody calls you Lexi?
Yes.
Now, is it spelled how it is on your page, but the LEXX?
Yeah, I gotta be extra. LEXXIIEE.
Oh, you gotta be extra.
Extra.
All right, so it's all about food, and I see you a celebrity chef, top chef, right?
Yes.
So how long have you been in business? That's what I want to know.
Well, the business is just as old as me. I'm 24 years old. We started in 1995, the same year I was born.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the business has been around.
Yes, for a long time.
And now it's in your hands now.
Yes, Grandma passed it down to me.
Oh, so how long has it been your baby? I mean, I know you said pretty much since birth, but now with you solely just being the owner, how long has it been yours?
2 years now. I have my own stuff for 2 years now.
Oh, 2 years now. So let's talk about this House of Seafood, right? Because there's a lot of restaurants that say they just do seafood or a steakhouse or whatever, but they do more. So do you only do seafood or you do everything else as well?
Well, we do seafood and soul food. We also have chicken, just in case, there's people that's allergic to seafood. So we do like whiting, catfish, salmon, chicken strips. We have a new chicken sandwich coming out. We do hot wings, buffalo wings, barbecue wings. We have lemon pepper wings. And then we have our soul food, the mac and cheese, the collard greens.
Wait, so whoa. You got all of that. I thought you was just going to give me shrimp, lobster. We got somebody, Mike saying he hungry. I know, right? I wish I could just go outside and come get me some food.
Well, if you can't go outside, we could come to you. We deliver.
Oh,
if you in Harlem and in the Bronx. We deliver.
So, where do you deliver to? Anywhere? Like, are you going to Queens?
Right now, we deliver through Grubhub and Uber. So Uber and Grubhub does only like the Bronx and certain parts in the Bronx and Harlem. So
what about Queens people? We can't get none of that food. We can't get no seafood.
Soon, if we could find a location out here. But I mean, if I have a special delivery and the order is big enough, I'll personally deliver. Yes, we do that.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So to bring that back, your House of Seafood. So yeah, we talking about food right now, people. Yes. And you don't just do seafood, you do chicken, soul food, actually.
Yes. We have
So,
a lot of items on the menu.
oh, so you just know how to just bring the people there. Like, yo, she got seafood and soul food.
Yes.
And
And dessert.
I'm gonna just keep it real. There's a lot of people out there that know their seafood.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's those that are very like limited, like they just feel like it's just fish, shrimp, and lobster. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's a whole list of seafoods, right? You have what, crab legs.
We have calamari,
Oh yeah,
scallops.
calamari.
Yes. You have trout. You have different fishes, porgy, crab sticks.
How do you keep that up? Because that's a lot of food.
I don't know how we do it, honestly. It's magical. Well, honestly, we're a family business. So honestly, if we wasn't a family business, it would be very hard. Like just to like be yourself a owner and then depend on workers. We actually are like maintaining because it's like we're family. So we have like at least 5 different people that can hold it down and actually like, keep everything together.
Hey, wave real quick. I got you on my live. You can just wave. Hey,
Hey.
I'm showing y'all a little pre-teaser of our interview that's soon to come on Live with Taji, y'all. Getting hungry up in here.
Right.
All right. So do you get deliveries every day, weekly?
Every day. The Lenox location opens 7 days a week. The 7th Avenue location only opens 6 days a week. So Lenox is the main location. It's bigger. We have seats and everything, but of course nobody could sit in right now. But that location is always packed. Always. Always.
Is always packed.
Always.
Are
Like
you
delivery.
always at both? Like you manage both locations?
It's more or less me cooking. I'm cooking mainly at the first location, and then the second one is I'm doing everything. But since the second location only opens from 4 to 12, so I'm able to like work at the Lenox location first and then go to the other location. So I just go to help them make sure everything's running, cook if I need to, and yeah.
So how far are the locations from each other? So let's say if you go to one and let's say I want to order about 10 lobsters and you don't have 10 lobsters at one location and it's like, okay, you can go to the other.
We're
How
only
far
about
would I
10
have?
to 15 blocks, 10 to 15
Okay,
blocks apart. So it's not too far.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So
A lot of
we
people
got
do that.
so is there like a special menu on like a
Mainly we have,
website or is it more like walk in and the menus there? So is it
yes,
in store kind of thing? No website?
we have a website. It's houseofseafoodexpress.nyc. But basically the menu is the same thing every day.
Same thing every day.
Mm-hmm.
Any specials? Any seafood specials? Like
Yes, we have specials from 11 to 2 every day. The
mm,
Lenox, the 7th Avenue location has specials all day. They do like a dinner special for like $9, like 2 pieces of whiting, 2 sides for $9. Lenox does
mm.
like a house special and a seafood special. The house specials is like 2 whitings, 8 baby shrimp, 6 scallops and fries for $7. And
Whoa,
then
whoa, wait, hold on. Listen, you can't be flying past that. Whoa. Wait, so one of the specials I heard is fish, a side of this, and a whole bunch of that for $7.
yeah, $7. It's a
And
nice little
when is that special?
from 11 to 2
11 and 2, and that's every day or certain
every
days?
day. Every day.
3
Every day.
hours.
Every day.
So what's in that special again? So it's
So you
fish
have
and
2 whitings,
two
8 baby
whiting,
shrimps, 8 baby shrimps,
8 baby shrimps,
6 scallops,
6 scallops,
and French fries.
and French fries. That's a nice mix right there.
And then we have a seafood special. It comes with 2 whitings, 3 crab cakes, 3 salmon cakes, and French fries.
I love me some salmon cake. Now,
Mm-hmm.
do you
So,
make yours? Do you make yours flat or like oval?
for the specials, it comes in like little balls. But
Little
then
balls.
regular, like if somebody asks for a salmon cake, it comes in more or less like a patty, but a bigger one, of course.
All right. Now, what hush puppies? Do you do hush puppies?
We do. We definitely do.
What exactly is a hush puppy?
It's
Like,
basically like cornmeal and flour. The way we make ours is like basically a cornmeal flour base, and then we add like different other seasonings. But it's to me, it's like A dumpling. I could compare it to a dumpling.
All right, because I know as a kid, like, you know, fish and chips, and it's like you got your fish, you got your fries, and this little round thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I feel like it almost could go as like with cornbread, and the cornbread we have is off the charts. Of course, it's named after me. You know.
Oh, what word is it? It's called Lexi. Lexi
Lexi's honey
cornbread.
cornbread. Yes.
Oh, honey cornbread. So does that mean you really putting honey in that cornbread?
And real butter.
And real butter.
Real butter.
So you're the chef for both locations of House of Seafood.
It's me and my mom and my aunt and my grandma.
Okay, so it really is in a family. Hey y'all, tuning in. Listen, I got Lex on my Zoom interview over here that's gonna be airing soon. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Right there. She is the owner of House of Seafood in Harlem. There's 2 locations, and you know she's making us hungry. She doesn't just do seafood; she does soul food as well. And there's specials every day from 11 to 2, and you deliver. Bronx and Brooklyn.
And Harlem.
Bronx and Harlem, for now. Other locations you working on, like how do we, like, you know, if I really want that House of Seafood, how am I getting? I mean, because technically it is essential.
It is.
So how am I get some food?
Oh, we open now, baby.
So I can, like, you know, still, I mean, I don't want to get pulled over, like, yo, where you going? I'm like, yo, I'm going to House of Seafood.
Right, we open right now. We close at 8 o'clock now because of this whole coronavirus. So we open from 11 to 8 every day.
And Leilani asked, where's the menu?
We have a menu online. House of Seafood Express, yes.
House of Seafood Express.nyc.
Yep, that's the website. And then if you just go to House of Seafood Express menu, our Grubhub menu will pop right up.
Grubhub and Uber Eats.
Yes.
Hey, Sammy. How you doing? Doing my Zoom interview right now. I'm home. All right, so let's get down to it, right? You have a delivery every day, and you do more than just seafood. You've been a chef. How long have you been a chef for? Did you go to school for that, or are you self-taught?
I'm self-taught. It was really it's really like, so basically like a family thing. Like my grandma used to have me in the kitchen helping her. My auntie, when I was little, I used to be in the back of the kitchen helping her mix the macaroni and cheese and stuff. So I didn't go to school for this. Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like you got some good stuff.
They do.
And I mean, I know you had like celebrities come visit your place as well.
Yes. We've been having celebrities come since 95.
Oh, excuse me. Y'all gotta I've been having celebrities since 90. Like, you didn't even say 90, since 95.
Yes. I don't know if you ever seen this video, but Khalees, she did a video from back in the day. She did it in
my girl.
She did it in our old store. I forgot the name of it. My mom knows, but she did it in our store, and she was on a phone. We had a phone booth outside the store. She did a video there. We used to be on 126 and 8th Avenue back in the days.
Okay, that's dope. So Khalees has been there. Who else has been to your House of Seafood?
So personally, that I met Dream Doll. Me and her became real cool after that. She's such a lovable person. I love her. Dream Doll, Pusha T, Ron Browse, Rob Curry from Day 26, Jack Thriller.
I saw that.
The twins, Tasha and Cedra Smith. I met them too.
Oh wow! So you got
2 Chainz.
Sheesh, you got a list.
Yes, a lot. Big Daddy Kane came.
Oh wow! No, a lot of people don't know about Big Daddy Kane.
I know. What's the guy name from 105.1?
Oh, Charlemagne.
No, the other one.
Envy.
Not Envy, the other one.
Wait, who's the other one?
With the beard.
Oh, I can't get the name. We both stuck.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Listen, if you watching this, we
love
just
you.
can't get the name out right now. It's okay.
I'm
The
sorry.
COVID
We
just
love
got
you.
to our memory. No shade. We love Power 105. But yeah. So what's the pricing range like?
So pretty much like for whiting is between like 7 and 15. As far as like dinners, if you want a whiting dinner with 2 sides, it goes for 15.
Right.
A whiting sandwich is $7. The chicken ranges from like 7 to 15. Like the dinners are like between $15-$20. The combos are between 20 and 30, depending like if you get like shrimp and scallop or lobster and shrimp.
Well,
The cutlet,
lobster is expensive.
what is it? And we just do the tails, the little 3-ounce ones. They very expensive, but
So for people that don't understand why lobster is so expensive, can you tell us why it's so pricey? Because we just look at it like, okay, they just chilling in the water, and you just take them and you put them in the hot water. Like, why is a lobster? I always say, why is a lobster so expensive and it ain't barely got any meat inside?
that's how a lot of things are. They don't have a lot of meat in it, but they be like the most expensive. I feel like the lobster are very expensive because like finding them and catching them and stuff like that. But they're expensive part.
Yeah, they are expensive.
Yeah.
That's no joke. And with the seafood and the shrimp, you come in like different sizes, right? It's not just the small, it's a small, medium, and jumbo shrimp.
So for like the regular dinners, we just do 2 different size shrimp. We have the shrimp for the specials, as far as the house special, the one I told you about, and then we just do the jumbos because that's too much. Like as far as like buying inventory and pricing, and then you get a customer and they're like, I wanted the medium, or I wanted the large. We just make it easy.
At least we know with the jumbo shrimp, the doodle's being clean.
Right, that too. That's why a lot of people come to us as well. Because we have authentic food and we clean our food.
But that takes a lot of pain. That takes a lot, like especially every day. Like you cleaning doodle out the shrimp every day.
Yeah, that's why you gotta hire workers, man. we had our same fish cutter since 1995, and he has his Good Friday's coming up. Matter of fact, so when Good Friday comes, he has his whole family come, his daughter, his son, and they come help.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So can you tell me real quick what the process is like managing a place, being a chef actually? So talk me through it. Like you come in, like it's the start of the day, you come in, what is Lex doing? How is your process up until me, the customer, come in and I get my food?
So the process of coming in is a headache, number one. So I'm probably doing about 10 things at once. I'm starting up the steam table, taking the food out to be heated up or cooked. I'm starting the grits, and we use old-fashioned grits. So our grits is not taking 5 minutes. Yes, we got grits. We do fish and grits, shrimp and grits, crab cake and grits, lobster and grits, everything. But the grits we use are old-fashioned. So, those grits takes about an hour. So while I'm, cooking, stirring grits, I'm heating up mac, collard greens, yams, starting the dishwater. The oil has to be cleaned. But we have somebody who comes and clean the oil, before we come in. I'm setting up the store, putting mats down, folding bread, while waiting for the next person to come in. Making juice. We have like our drinks are uptown and downtown. It's basically our juices, our fruit punch, lemonade, and iced tea. It's just different mixes. And I'm prepping, cleaning chicken, probably prepping for the night, doing like 10 max maybe, just for like to last us 2 or 3 days. Chopping up onions, chopping up green peppers, boiling potatoes. Yeah, it's a process. It's a process. But the way we try to cook is because we're a restaurant, so we have like big pots. We'll try to cook up maybe like 4 or 6 cases of collard greens. That probably lasts us 2 or 3 days, and then we'll store them in our buckets. So as the days go, we just like heating up and cooking them a little longer, basically. So we try to, cook like that so it's not so much of an overload. But cooking every day is a lot because we're not that big. So we're working in a small kitchen as well as frying and, serving customers as well.
So the food, your food is mainly fried. Is it baked as well?
We have steam. So we do like steamed
Steam.
salmon, steamed shrimp. We broil you salmon, we broil you trout, porgy. The only fish we don't steam is like the whiting and catfish because it's too soft.
Okay. So you have options because you know, we picky. We like, I don't do fried food. No, damn well
Oh
you do
no, and then
fried
we have
food.
like collard greens, we have steamed vegetables if you want to be healthy. We have
Right.
our house salad, we have coleslaw. So we have like, healthy things on the menu as well. It's not all just fried, but fried of course, sells the most.
Right. So what would you say is your specialty? What is
Um,
your specialty dish?
well, my specialty is the macaroni and cheese because I make that every day. Like I'm designated to make the mac. So that's my specialty.
Oh, kind of like when it's Thanksgiving time or whatever. Everybody know only Lex is making the mac and cheese.
Yes, because that's how we have to work. Like my grandma, she's in charge of the rice and like the peach cobbler and the sweet potato pie.
Ooh, peach
I'll do like the
cobbler. Wait,
bomb.
do y'all have
We have
dessert
dessert.
too?
Yes, we have a bakery too. Treats by Treats, that's my mom. So we have like a whole bakery. We have strawberry cake, lemon cake, chocolate cake, German chocolate, banana pudding cake, red velvet, key
Listen,
lime.
you trying to have people gaining weight like a mother during this quarantine, yo.
Listen, it's nothing open really. Like we're probably one of the only restaurants that are open still. So if
Yeah,
y'all,
and
if y'all hungry, y'all got to 8 o'clock.
I'm hoping y'all keeping it safe too, because I
Of
mean
course,
it's no
we're
joke.
serving through the window. We can't let nobody come in. So we just, everything to go. We got ketchup, hot sauce, tartar on the side. Everything is to go.
Wow. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm talking to people on my live right now. So listen, y'all can tune in when you see this posted and see more. Because this video is gonna disappear in 24 hours anyway. Let me finish. All right, so you're one of the only people that's open during this time, which is dope. You just talked about your specialty dish. Now, what's the most difficult dish for you to make?
Rice. I can't make rice for nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it can be easy, but you know what? Sometimes, because even with me, like rice is easy, but it's hard because to me, I overthink it. When I overthink it, it's overcooked.
Right. See, mine come out too sticky or like too wet. And the thing is, the rice that we have to make at the store is my grandma's recipe. So she's putting extra stuff, and it's just like my brain just can't grasp it. Like
it's just not happening.
Yeah. And then she make this red rice. Oh my gosh, you have to try it. It's red rice with red rice. Yes. With beef sausage in it. And that rice is like, if you put a little too much of something, you're going to mess it up. So that rice has to be made exactly how she does it. And that's why that we just leave that to her. And you make that rice because it's too much. It's too much of a headache.
Wow. So how often would you say that you get like special orders in? Because you have your customers that come in,
Also,
and
like
then you have it when you have it also to where like the phone is off the hook. Like, yo, look at your face. You're like,
listen, yesterday, girl. Yesterday, the phone, first of all, the phone goes off nonstop. You have people just calling to see, if we open, what time we close. Then you have customers calling about their deliveries, customers wanting to place pickup orders. But we don't take pickup orders because it's too much of a headache. We just let, people come in. We don't have people order food and then cancel it. So we just leave it as, come in to order or place your pickup order online. But the phone goes off crazy. Like, it drives me insane. Like, I'd be ready to pull it out the wall. I'm gonna be honest.
So let's talk about on the customer end, but I want to hear on your end because you know how customers feel like, okay, I come in, there's a line. Why is there a line? why am I waiting this long for my food? People don't understand that part.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken a while because I'm literally making this from scratch for you.
Right.
Or, there's a process, or maybe something ran out and we had to run and go get it real quick. Like,
Right.
so let's talk about that part. When someone comes in to order food and it's like 20 minutes.
So my thing, it depends on, what you order as well. Because some people get like broiled salmon, which will take like about 30 minutes, like 25, 30 minutes, depending on how busy it is. If it's not busy, it's going to take about probably 15, 20. So it depends what you get. That you good? Okay.
I just started coughing. I'm like, listen, now is not the time to be coughing. So I know.
Coronavirus.
It is real. So but I think it's when you're talking in the air, just
go down the wrong pipe. Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, I'm fine.
Girl, imagine not being around people food and they looking at you
like word, Taji, go that way. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
But I'm good, thanks.
I feel like as far as that go, people gotta understand, like, when you come in, you don't know what we have. Like, we do online. Like, our Grubhub and our Uber is like a restaurant in itself. Like, say for instance, we didn't have people come in and we just had online orders, that could pay our bills and pay workers. So if you have something like that, that means like we have a high volume of deliveries plus your order. Mind you, we could be short staffed. If we only have 2 hands, you got somebody, you have like, the fry cook who's over 3 fryers that are at 350 degrees with 2 hands, who has to drop whiting, who has to drop catfish, who has to drop shrimp, who has to drop fries, who has to drop anything, who also has to put on crab legs if somebody orders steamed shrimp. But not only that, you have people that's, coming in to order, but then you have people that's ordering $100 worth of food, and this one orders $200 worth of food. And then you have drivers who are like, okay, I'm here waiting for this order. And it's like, okay, it's coming. Give me 1 second. But then you have customers like, listen, I've been here for this long. And it's like, ma'am, I know I'm coming, but we are human. We only have 2 hands, and we're trying as, hard as we can. And you can't rush perfection. You can't rush good food. Like, a lot of people know when they come, they're going to wait. But
right.
It's worth the wait. When you go home, and I want to make sure your food is cooked to perfection and it's not overcooked or undercooked. You could die from food not being cooked properly. So I want to make sure, and you should want to make sure that, food is cooked at the right temperature and
right.
is, cooked all the way.
Hey, auntie. Yeah, because then if it's not cooked all the way and I done rushed you, I'm not mad at myself for rushing you. I'm mad at you. Like, yo, why is this red inside? What's going on?
Right. I don't want that.
To protect yourself, your brand. Like, because
right.
It'll take that one person to just screw it up.
And not only that, people don't understand, like, if, say for instance, you get food poisoning from a restaurant and you go to, like, my friend got food poisoning and she went to the hospital and was hospitalized. They had to send the health department there because, that's not, you can get closed down just for having bad food temperatures. If your food is not stored properly or at the right temperature, the health department will shut you down for that. And people don't understand that. So, you can't rush stuff like that. You should want to make sure, everything is good. And also, we do have a basement. So sometimes we do run out of things and we have to go downstairs right quick, to go and get it. And people don't understand that because they're just seeing it on the outside. But when you behind that counter and you got about 50 orders in front of you, you got about 20 customers in front of you, you got a phone going off, everybody can't handle that pressure. Like, it's not, like, this world is not built for everybody. The food business itself is not for everybody, because if you can't multitask, it's not for you. If you can't handle too much pressure, it's not for you, because you will really break down. You will.
Right.
Like, you will.
Because then just like retail and food, sometimes you have your days where you're fully staffed and sometimes you have your days where it's just me or it's just 2 people. And I can, relate to that because I've been that customer where, I don't be like, yo, what the hell? Why is it taking so long? Like, where's my food? But I'm like, well, damn, like, I've been waiting for a while. What the hell? I only ordered 2 things. And sometimes it's like, oh, okay, this person in front of me made 10 orders.
Right.
You know,
Right.
or
So it'd be
sometimes
that too.
I'm like, well, dang, I'm only ordering mac and cheese, but it's more than that because maybe that person took the last of it, and now you got to do a whole new order of mac and
Right.
cheese yourself. You know what I mean? So
And people don't. And sorry to cut you off,
okay.
but people also don't understand as well. Like, say something like mac and cheese. You know, we don't make people wait for that. But say for instance, you got a fish sandwich, and then you just ordered. Mind you, I have like 20 tickets ahead of you. I'm not looking at your one little fish sandwich yet because I have all of these other orders in front of me. So even though you just ordered a fish sandwich and that's something that's quick, I still have this one, this one, this one, and this one. And if I give you your food before them, they're gonna be ready to curse me out.
Yeah, you're right.
You know how people are. You know how people are. Like,
hell yeah. Listen, I was online first.
And I spent $100. This is ridiculous, you know? So we try our best to, you know, get food out at a good time and hot too. Because nobody want a cold fish. We want to make sure you're getting your food. As long as you get it hot, we're good. If it get cold on your way home, and that's on you. But as long as I gave it to you hot, that's my main goal. Giving it to you.
Because, you know, people be complaining too. Oh, hell no. I had to wait and you going to give me some cold food?
Right.
How dare you?
Right. I'll be mad too. Because I done went to restaurants and that had happened to me. I done waited a long time for cold food. I could have came back there and made it myself.
So that's good to know. Because, you know, we got a lot of people, especially in New York, we impatient when it comes to our food.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
And being that, so you're a chef for House of Seafood. I can't even think of it, but you know, every year, maybe it's even more than once a year, but what those seafood trips, like, was it?
The bus rides.
Yeah.
Those be in like September.
Did you guys ever think about doing that? I mean, I know that's popular.
No, we never thought about doing that. Well, I know I haven't, because once I leave the restaurant, I try not to think of it because it's a lot. Like,
I'm sure it is.
To even throw something like that, and the price of seafood is very high, very high. And seafood, people don't know as well. Like, seafood goes up at a certain time. Like, when it's colder, the price of seafood goes up because it's harder to catch fish and stuff like that. So people don't understand. Like, sometimes we can't order that fish when it's too high, because if I order that fish too high, how am I gonna make money when I'm still charging you the same price? And people don't understand that. Because if I do go up on the price, it's like, you're going up and you're giving us the same amount. But it's like, we're buying, we're losing. So if I'm losing, it doesn't make sense, you know. I'm not in business to lose, right? And we also have to open our doors. We have to pay rent. So
you got to pay rent, and
you gotta pay
for the food to feed us,
right? And I feel like people don't understand that sometimes. Like, they just thinking about it from the outside perspective. They're not looking from inside or as a business owner. So, you know, sometimes when I go out with some of my friends who don't understand, I have to explain it to them. Like, no, they're not doing nothing wrong, because I know how it is to be on that other end.
Of course, because to me, like, we look at it as, and I say we for like what I've seen and, you know, what I've probably done in the past, but we look at it as like, listen, this is food. This is your food spot. I came to get fed. Where my food at?
Right.
You know, and people don't think until they get to like a certain age or they've been in the business to know, like, listen, we actually preparing it, or we did is taking time. You're not the only order. Like, yeah, you came in now and made your order and there's no one else here, but there's people that called in.
Right. Yeah,
and it takes a lot. And sometimes you're understaffed, all of that stuff.
Yes.
And, you know, people need to understand. Sometimes you're actually doing the calls, preparing the food, and handling the register at the same time.
Yes.
You know, Uber Eat now with Uber Eats and stuff, it's a good thing and it's bad at the same time, because now you're doing more than before. So you have walk-in, you have the person that called to make their pickup delivery, you have the person that actually is getting a delivery, right? And then you have the Uber Eats and the Grubhub, you said.
Right.
So that's like, what, 5 different things?
Right. And people don't understand. Just as busy as we have people coming in, the orders is probably twice or three times because we getting about, I want to say every minute we getting at least 3 orders.
Wow.
So it's like one after the other is coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out until we close. Like it, especially on the weekends, they don't stop until we actually close. So imagine us getting out. We close at 10, but we're not leaving out there till almost 12 o'clock. Why? Because after all of that, getting food out, we still have to clean.
Right.
We have to still make sure we set up for the next day, make sure seafood is properly iced, all of that.
That's
So
not
it's a lot. Yeah.
So how is business now for you during this COVID pandemic?
Business is crazy. Every day.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
It's crazy?
It's tripling. Like it's tripling. Like even like looking at the amount of money we make on a normal week, and then now it's double the amount. It's double the amount right now because, like I said again, it's not that many restaurants that's open.
That's
also
open.
You don't have
so
that.
Now
many...
you're targeted. Like, oh shoot,
right? Like this is the only place that's delivering.
Are both your locations open or just one right now?
No, right now just one location because
which one is that?
The main location, Lennox.
The main location.
Yes. We only opened that location because the way it's set up, we have a window where we can, serve people out of. The other location doesn't have that. So, my grandma wanted to make sure we were safe before anything.
Right.
So we just did one location for now. And the one location is going crazy in itself. So it's better just to have the one location.
Well, that's good to know too, because, people are trying to be cautious as well. So the location that you have open, there's a barrier between you two. So that way you're good on both ends,
Right.
And it's just pickup only.
Right. It's only pickup.
Online orders or?
Yes, online delivery and pickup as well. They could do both.
All right, let me get this right. So NYC and Bronx deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
I know you said Harlem, but NYC. And no Brooklyn, no Queens, no Staten Island, no Jersey, but we're going to get there.
Not yet. We're going to get there.
But if we want, we have to personally come to you to get our food.
Yes.
And you have specials every day from 11 to 2.
Yes, ma'am.
And you get like 2 whitings and 8 shrimps, right?
Oh, look at you. Oh my God.
8 shrimps and scallops.
And French fries.
Yo, I got this.
Did you come work with me?
I might as well be an employee. I can come in there and be like, listen, this is our special and this is what we got.
Some people will take them like a whole week to learn what you just said. I got to work it. I've been there for 2 months and still don't know. So
yeah, it takes time, but people, period, love to hear specials.
Right. Of course.
Because also we like $10.
Because you also gotta cater to your community. Like, I live in a community that I service. So, everybody don't always have that $10 or $15 or $20 to spend. Sometimes you might just have $7 or $8.
Right.
So if you have $10, you get $7 to buy the food, and you could go buy you a drink or something, and then there you go. And you got a little extra to buy some chips.
So you're the chef for House of Seafood, but do you also manage House of Seafood as well?
Yes, we do everything.
And how is that for you? Because that puts more time and energy out. Like how do you have? I mean, it's kind of weird to say right now because we're quarantined. Mm-hmm. But outside of the whole quarantine, how do you have a life? Because
you don't.
You don't.
See, me, the only way I have a life is because I sacrifice. Like, even though I'm tired, I'm going to still go out. But honestly, like, having a business, anybody who has a business and they're doing it on their own or even with a partner, you don't have a life, especially when you have your business running 7 days a week. And it's hard. Like, my aunt, she doesn't have any kids. And right. She feels like sometimes, she doesn't have a life and she don't. Like, a lot of us don't. Like, I try to go out after, and that's the most I do. I'll go out. But you really don't have a life because everything, you so focused. Anytime something goes wrong, they're calling you. anytime, oh, this happened, or this ran out, you got to go cook, you got to go do inventory. It's a lot. And I feel like a lot of people look at us and they, you know, they look at the business and like, oh my God, y'all make so much money. I want to invest. I want to do this. But y'all not really thinking about like, think about we doing fresh food. We don't do canned food. So you have to go get somebody to chop up them collard greens. Or if you don't have somebody do, you have to do it yourself. Or you have to have somebody peel those yams. And if you don't have nobody do it, you have to do it yourself. You have to boil those potatoes. You have to peel those eggs.
Yeah, you making me so hungry, man. You done said, see, all types of seafood, soul food, like
potatoes,
that's it.
salad,
That's all you gotta say. Seafood, soul food, bam.
Right.
Wait, do you cater?
And bakery. Yes, of course.
Y'all cater?
Of course.
Mm.
And our catering menu is expanded. Like we do beyond what's on the menu. We do lasagna, turkey wings, stuff like that.
Oh, you can't be saying that. Listen, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that.
I'm telling you.
Because I love me some seafood. I love me some mac and cheese and chicken. You know, I hate to say it, but I love me some chicken.
Everybody love chicken.
But you not said lasagna?
Lasagna, big
Y'all
Z.
doing all that too?
We do everything. Like
listen, we got more people on my Facebook Live. Hey guys, I'm doing my Zoom interview, you know, during this COVID pandemic. I'm here interviewing Lexi from House of Seafood. They still open in Harlem and they do deliveries and they do soul food.
And seafood. And if you're allergic, we have chicken. We have chicken.
You trying to have people gaining weight during this pandemic.
And we do separate oils and separate batters for allergies. So we are very safe.
That's what's up.
We cater to everybody, not just people who eat seafood.
Yo, people who gonna have no summer bodies because of you.
It's all right. Okay, BBWs is winning now, girl. It's all right. It's right.
So that's what's up, y'all. Y'all need to shoot over to House of Seafood that's still open during this COVID pandemic, right? What's your hours? You're open 7 days a week. So you have two locations, but your main one on Lenox is open.
Yes. So for right now, for this COVID, we are doing 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that's 7 days a week?
7 days a week. Yes, ma'am.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you're taking online orders, right? Mm-hmm. Which is House of Seafood. .mic. Did I get it?
House but that's just the website. That's just the website. It's Grubhub and Uber Eats, yes.
So to order is Grubhub and Uber Eats.
Yes.
Right? So we hoping that would go to other areas other than Harlem and the Bronx. So you mainly deliver to Harlem and the Bronx, but like in order to get all those special deliveries, we would have to go in and it's pickup only. Hey Shay, boss, heads up. Listen, we all hungry during this time, right? Quarantine, and I'm doing my interview on Zoom, right, which is live right now with Lexi from House of Seafood, which is in Harlem.
Yes.
And she's trying to give us non-summer bodies, okay? The food it sounds good. They have specials every day from 11 to 2. All right, 2 whitings, and you get 8 shrimps, scallops, and fries for $7.
Yes, can't beat that.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my aunt Sheila's on the line, and she in Harlem. House of Seafood, auntie. If you haven't been there already, they got some good food, great food. So you're a celebrity chef, top chef, and I mean, where can people find you at? Where are we going at? On Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, where you at? Because we hungry.
So for right now, I have the business page on Instagram. It's House of Seafood Express NYC.
House of Seafood Express NYC.
Yes, my personal page is __Belexi, which is BELEXXIIE. Yes. And I'm on Facebook as well. For the restaurant, it's House of Seafood. And for my personal page is Alexis Todd. So that's only Instagram and Facebook I have for right now. I'm not on this Twitter wave yet. I forgot how to use Twitter.
Listen, girl, we're not even gonna talk about the whole Twitter business
I
because
forgot
I
how to
have
use
it,
Twitter.
but I'm on and off with it. But I know it's mainly Instagram and Facebook. You know, great platforms.
It's too much to deal with too when you working and you in a business. My shifts are like 12-hour shifts a day. So.
But you know what? If you have that Instagram, you could always like just post it automatically to Twitter. You gotta worry about doing it separately. So it's cool. Love you too, Auntie. Get that house of seafood. You closer to it than me, you know. So yeah, you do it all under the seafood umbrella. Scallops, shrimp, calamari. What else? Crab legs. You do crab legs?
Yes, ma'am. Catfish, salmon,
catfish,
salmon cake, crab cakes.
Salmon, crab. Man, that's a list. And hush puppies. So
crab
if people want fish and chips, right?
Crab sticks, yes, ma'am.
Crab sticks. And seafood. Mac and cheese, trout. Collard greens, yams,
potato salad, rice, yes. Lexi's honey cornbread, potato salad, macaroni salad.
Oh, you know that potato salad. Oh,
fried okra.
I'm about to pass out.
Steamed vegetables. And that red rice with the beef sausage.
Oh, that red rice. I gotta try that red rice.
With the beef sausage, baby.
Now, what about those that don't do meat? You got rice with just alone?
Yes, with the rice and peas.
Rice and peas. Got it.
Yes.
So you have dishes for vegetarians.
Yeah, so we do like
steamed, we know there's a difference.
Yeah, we have steamed vegetables. We have yams. I know the mac and cheese the vegans can't eat. Grits.
Oh yeah, shrimp and grits. That sounds so good.
And we have a smothered shrimp with our gravy. We have smothered shrimp too.
You know what? I'm not feeling you right now because you just keep adding and adding and adding.
You know what it is? We have such a big menu. Like as I'm talking, that's how I remember. Like it's a lot. It's a lot on the menu.
And that's dope that you cater. I definitely want to check out the menu because
yes, a lot of people cater baby showers, weddings, bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, game night. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff.
We even do cookouts. Like I had a big cookout for my birthday, and they catered it. We catered it. We grilled everything: crabs, whole blue shell crabs, everything.
That's what's up. So listen, y'all want to be fed. House of Seafood is open. Not too many places are still open in Harlem. Shoot over there. They are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. All types of seafood plus soul food. And they got baked, broiled, steamed, fried, all types of food and desserts.
And what?
They got it all. Go to House of Seafood Express NYC on Instagram.
Yes.
Right? And Facebook?
Facebook is just House of Seafood.
All right, so if they want to call in to make an order, what's the number to call?
Oh yeah, 646 484 5059
5059. So you want to call in and make 2 lines. Okay, what's the next one?
646
484
5132. So we have 2 lines.
All right, so 646-484-5059 or 646-484-5132. And what's the address on Lenox?
429 Malcolm X.
429 Malcolm X
Boulevard. Yes, ma'am.
Malcolm X Boulevard. Y'all got that? So Harlem House of Seafood is open 11 to 8. They got specials from 11 to 2 every day. All right, and you want to speak to Top Chef, Celebrity Chef, because they have some celebrities that be going there. Lexi. All right. And if you want to personally follow her, __B as in boy, EL as in Larry, EXXIIEE.
Yes.
All right. And get that food going because we hungry. I'm hungry. And
I'm hungry too.
Anything else? I know we about to exit. It's time. I mean, I'm hungry. It's Saturday. We gonna see. I know you're gonna be closing in 2 hours. So if you interested, get your orders in now. You got 2 hours.
Yes. If not, we'll be back open tomorrow at 11.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Come in for your fish and grits, catfish and grits.
Sounds so good right about now.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for this interview. I know we both been busy, like reschedule,
Yes,
but we finally did it. And this will be airing soon, you guys. So as soon as you see House of Seafood or B Lexi, that's when you know to actually see this on the Zoom interview to get additional information if you guys missed it. I did part of it on Insta, part of it on Facebook. It's going to drop after 24 hours. So, I mean, you're going to have to wait for more. But listen now, get that information, and stay tuned on Live with Taji. Y'all heard it here. Seafood and soul food, guys. Get fed.
Yes.
So, thanks again.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
We finally did this. Yeah. Hey. So WEMS Radio, you guys heard it here. Make sure you tune in Wednesdays, Prophet Radio 6 to 8. And my Lulus, love the Lulus, but catch them on the Comfort Zone 8 to 10. Get that sexpertism in. Yes, I just made a word up, sexpertism. Neurotic massage, all that good stuff. Dope couple. And y'all heard it here from Lexi with House of Seafood. Get out there. We are being quarantined, but food is essential. So it is what it is. So again, make sure y'all follow Lexi at __ B as in boy, ELEXXIIEE, or House of Seafood Express NYC.
Yes.
And I believe the information is in your bio either way.
Yes.
And you also, you do drinks as well. I saw that.
Yes, I do personal drinks. Yes, I'm a bartender.
Yes.
Soon plans to open my own, bar and lounge.
So you definitely not trying to have a life with food, drink, like girl.
I'm trying to get rich or die trying, girl.
I hear that. But thank you so much, and make sure y'all keep tuning in and follow Lexi. Yes. Super supportive also to your brother, Mad Music Cali.
Yes, yes.
And I definitely got to give a shout out to my boy DJ Selly for the link up. Cool guy. He's about his business too. He's such a sweetheart. And he was the link for us. And I appreciate you staying in touch with me. And listen, we here, girl.
After this, I'm just waiting on you to come down to the shop and come sit down and enjoy some food with me.
Yeah, I'm going to come through because I like to talk about what I know. Now I'm going to come through because you got hubby over here like, yo, what's the hours? So, yeah, you're going to see me soon.
Okay.
I got you. All right.
All right, bye. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Say straight. I'm be out there tripping, hear me? Hey, them niggas out there tripping. They keep that rap shit with you. Yeah, I don't think a nigga won't smoke. We can just do it on sight. I've been jumped out the bushes. Hit that nigga with a pipe. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Nigga don't start no shit, cause I'm running smoke like a magic trick. I'm in the club with the baddest bitch. I'm dripping this sauce by accident now. Follow my drip, 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 follow my drip. Whoa, super soaker on the dresser. This a pool party, get you wet up. My bitch is a yellow bus, sticking yellow. Get checks by the month like she special. Gold diggers treat me like some treasure. Niggas ratting on you for the cheddar. I'm a soldier, boy, you better tell him. I walked in a bank with a teller. The trap YB's like Cardi. If you a bad bitch, we could party. I fucked that bitch on the first night. You Uber on the way, I'm sorry. I hope you don't want no smoke. My niggas roll up like Marley. And they don't play no games. They play with them sticks like this Atari. Yeah, I'm probably where your bitch at, I'm tryna put dick in a six-pack, got 2 bitches, they mismatch, I'ma break them off, no Kit Kat, I'm gon' die for my respect, blind to the hate, I don't see that, see what niggas do for clout, leave them cameras off that, now follow my drip, 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 I don't think a nigga won't smoke, we can just do it on sight, I've been a jumped out the bushes, hit that nigga with a pipe, who got the cops involved, whoop that bitch like Ike, who got the cops involved, whoop that bitch like Ike, nigga don't start no shit, cause I'm running smoke like a magic trick, I'm in the club with the baddest bitch, I'm dripping this sauce by accident now, follow my drip, 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 whoa, bitch, shake that ass while you work in the mirror, diamonds dancing on me like a stripper, I'm a big dog in these streets, call me Clifford, just made a hit by the Make J Richard, I'm fresh as that suicide, shake my haters off, bull ride, pussy better come with 9 lives, cause I'm a killer pussy Michael Myers, I take your bitch right in your face, I got fate like Stevie J, I'm in my bag, no Frito-Lay, I came a long way from Section 8, cooking coke in microwave, selling coke at the highest rate, bitches getting out of line, that's that shit I don't tolerate, I'm finna hop in the coupe, take them bitches that away, all my bitches do X, it make them wanna celebrate, nigga I'm living my best life, haven't gonna have to wait, money talk just like Chris Tucker, who give a fuck what a hater say, bitch nigga get your act right, wanna feature get your bag right, I fucked your bitch that was last night, I brought a Louis cause I neck right, I keep a ratchet, I don't street fight, I get you whacked for a cheap price, I got him slipping cause I'm saucy, I'm the one that won't be like, I don't think a nigga won't smoke, we can just do it on sight, I've been a jumped out the bushes, hit that nigga with a pipe, who got the cops involved, whoop that bitch like Ike, who got the cops involved, whoop that bitch like Ike, nigga don't start no shit, cause I'm running smoke like a magic trick, I'm in the club with the baddest bitch, I'm dripping this sauce by accident now, follow my drip, 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 whoa.
Running through the streets trying to get it.
Riddle taking flight, yo.
Things ain't been the same since they took my little dog.
And I'm a New Orleans nightmare.
Gotta keep my head up through the storm.
Streets. Woo. Yeah. I got hustle like Nipsey. I bet JC know me. I'm a New Orleans nightmare. This city can't sleep on me. I put my heart in these streets. I feel like the new BG. The government raised the nigga. Thank God for EBT. Now they slaving niggas. My brother in DOC. Call me TD Jakes. Cause I don't rap, I preach. I call this a tragedy. Cause up in my hood it ain't sweet. This is no wonderful neighborhood. This ain't where Roger be. Honestly, I am a prophet. I told you this day would arrive for me. Labels, they trying to control my destiny. Like this is democracy. I grew up in poverty where they smoking for paper like Wiz Khalifa. My killers like Malcolm, they Xing you out. Now your bitch ass is history. Really, I feel like that white boy. I ride with that stick Harry Potter. They tell me I'm young with greatness, so I stay away from the bottom. Yeah, they wanna bury my bones, turn me into a fossil. These rappers lying in their verses, they starting to look like Mufasa.
Come on, they trying to bury me alive. No, keep that 40 by my side. Whoa. I can't see my mama crying. No, gotta keep this hustle shit alive. Whoa. These niggas selling they soul. Come on, and they don't know.
God send us a blessing, cause we need more than a miracle. My BM steady bitching, like I don't be giving that child support. I'm selling coke to my own kind. They tell me I'm sad and pitiful, but I try to look for a job, but they don't be hiring criminals. I don't be watching the news. I know that shit is so typical. I'm starting to feel like a psychic, cause all of this shit is predictable. I'm from New Orleans and a nigga, well any day it could get critical. You gotta beware the snakes. You better watch yourself, Mexico. This is the realest. I never wrote nigga. Fuck you in the clip that you claim. I'm feeling like Pop. I'm from New Orleans, you could get slaughtered. Youngest they jumping the hotties with mouths. Fuck is you talking? I don't want balking. Only way out for my ass is a box. I know they ragging just like Takashi. Then they won't go get a fence or drop. That's why I move like the president. Call me Mr. Barack. How you know time is innocent, but I went and lit up my watch. I get a whole lot of fetty. I get a little nigga whack. Niggas be hustling petty. That's why they still on the block.
Come on. They tryna bury me alive. No. Keep that 40 by my side. Whoa. I can't see my mama cry. No. Gotta keep this hustle shit alive. Whoa. These niggas selling they soul. Come on, and they don't know.
to a hoe in a trap where I be at. I leave bitches calling my phone. I tell them I'm busy, leave me alone in a trap where I be at. Okay, look, at 18, politicking, serving fiends, my name heavy in the streets. I'm the one that they believe. I remember being poor, had shit for Christmas Eve. They was sleeping on a nigga top, popped up in their dreams. At 17 ain't what it seemed. When you came up in that bean, I'm addicted to the cream, plus pussy pills and lean. My team like Marines, go to war with the machines. That infrared beam, it justifies what I mean. 25 in my jeans, I've been up all night. So if you looking for them things, I went up on the price. Cause me, I got that cocaine that be whiter than rice. And you can find it in the trap like a bitch on that pipe. You know my swagger be right. Your bitch might fuck me tonight. And if I get your BM, she gon' ask you no bite. And actually I've been rapping before they had open mic. And now they biting my style and that's that shit I don't like. I treat the beat like Tina and whoop that bitch like Icy. They be feeling the kid, just check the YouTube like. Cause in the hood I'm a J. You niggas ain't really about that life. See, I go hard as the fuck. You know pressure bust pipes. I went to big timing. 745 on the interstate, bumping Kevin Gates, transporting weight breaks. No, I'm trying to be too great, but boy, you know I gotta eat me like 2 plates. For fuck the jakes, fuck the snakes, I can't stand fake. You know the clip extra long, it got interest rate. I'm in the water with some sharks and you just bait. And if you got a problem, just bring it this away. I've been trapping over this though, tryna turn a half into a hoe in a trap where I be at. The trap where I be at. And all these bitches calling my phone. I tell them I'm busy, leave me alone in the trap where I be at. The trap where I be at. Now I'm a menace to society. You know I keep that cane. Catch you slipping in your whip, I want your rims and your chain. Niggas acting like they ballin' till I take them out the game. Crazy how my success could bring another nigga pain. I'm like, nigga, I keep that cannon for niggas who wildin' out. Boy, this will murder make you famous and killers, they want that clout. Niggas slaying in your trash just to jump out like the grouch. Better pray your God be with you when you walking out your house. Seen a man testify and tell the truth on the game. Got his whole crew indicted, now they walking in chains. I can't be taking no L's, I stay away from you lanes. I need all my albums go like I'm Trinidad James. Yeah, and rest in peace to BT Youngin. Your fans still sliding till they ride the music bucking. Now I'm hollering feed up, not a whole world grubbing. Instead of going at these rappers, not a whole world love me. I've been trapping over this though, trying to turn a half into a hoe in a trap where I be at. The trap where I be at. And all these bitches calling my phone. I tell them I'm busy, leave me alone in a trap where I be at. The trap where I be. Let me talk to him. Okay, I'm still that same nigga, dirty kicks from the projects. Stealing out stores, stuffing food in my backpack. We ain't had no lights in the house, that shit was pitch black. No MTV at my crib, I couldn't show you that. I seen what niggas do for that cheese, they turn up pink rats. Same rodents end up whack, and that's a big fact. Number one rule in the trenches, you never chit chat. Go against the code, but it's coming through your six pack. We still get harassed by authority, shit pathetic. Trayvon got shot in his hoodie, I can't forget it. Feeling like Mr. Bond with a golden gun on a mission. Trying to make it out the hood with niggas is politicking. Y'all flexing on the ground, but ain't got a pot to piss in. You niggas need clout or little recognition. I'ma need a mirror, that's my only competition. Call a nigga Stevie, I don't see you niggas vision.
If it ain't about the paper, I ain't worried. All my life I've been working. I'm too real, make these pussy niggas nervous. Still trapping hard, niggas still serving. If it ain't about the paper, I ain't worried. All my life I've been working. I'm too real, make these pussy niggas nervous. Still trapping hard, niggas still serving.
I'm like, fuck a hater. Let them niggas envy me, cause jealousy will get you assassinated like Kennedy. I'm misunderstood. I just need clarity. Looking through my third eye, I can see they mad at me. They ready to see me in jail. Hollering for a deputy with state misdemeanors and class 1 felonies. My conscience keep telling me the devil coming after me, but my life been cut short since he picked the apple tree. I do this for the streets, for the youngest coming after me. This rap shit ain't a game, boy. I should've been an athlete. I put God first, then that money coming secondly. Family keep texting me. My mama want the best for me, and actually, I be in the
these streets, no sesame. With 99% won't make it out successfully. Die, go to jail, that's a black man destiny. But I'ma break the curse, I'ma rewrite my legacy. If it ain't about the paper, I ain't working. All my life I've been working. I'm too real, make these pussy niggas nervous. Still trapping hard, niggas still serving. If it ain't about the paper, I ain't worried. All my life I've been working. I'm too real, make these pussy niggas nervous. Still trapping hard, niggas still serving. Yeah.
You are now live with Taji.